Man, just a couple weeks ago, B Marsh Boxing back at it one more time live, B Marsh Boxing. Yo, just a couple weeks ago, I made this video right here. I made a couple videos about wanting to see this Adonis Stevenson versus Andre Ward fight, right? Fellas came for my neck. Came and gave me mad responses. Fellas came and told me mad things in the comment section. Fellas policed my comment section talking about who I'm giving a heart to. You know what I'm saying? You know that little heart or the little that little heart thing, that you love a comment or something. I ain't gonna lie, man. I mostly love everybody comment who come on my comment section who ain't talking some nut ass shit. So if fellas, when fellas coming on my comment section policing who comment I loved, that just tells me a little something. But anyways, that was weeks ago. You see the title right here. This is a video I did a few weeks ago. Andre Ward versus Bellew or AJ is a smoke screen to deflect on who the fuck he really needs to fight. You know what I mean? Now, it's funny that I'm now hearing videos talking about, I'm not saying fellas didn't want to see the fighting, but how comes I said the same thing? The same thing I said a couple weeks ago, talking about I want to see this fight. This the best fight to be made in boxing, in my opinion, because it involves the number one pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, and he could be involved in an undisputed bout. You know what I'm saying? I said these things a few weeks ago. Niggas came for my neck. Niggas tried to put pressure on me like I'm like I'm a fanboy all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Now, it's funny that I'm hearing videos now all of a sudden, people talking about they want the same thing that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. I think this is maybe because the same kind of thing applies as far as the hypocrisy and the double standards. And I made a vid about that too, man, because I couldn't understand grown man logic at that given time. How people were defending defending Deontay Wilder, but criticizing Adonis Stevenson. Where Deontay Wilder's, and I told you I'm rooting for Wilder, whomever he fights in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Wilder, but it's funny that fellas ain't criticizing Deontay Wilder's opposition, but they criticized Adonis Stevenson's opposition. Well, we all know that Adonis Stevens' resume is better than the man, what's his name? Than Deontay Wilder, So I guess fellas had to check themselves and really do the knowledge and, really be true with themselves and say, for all the championing I've been doing for Deontay Wilder, it really looks hypocritical for me to be bashing the man Adonis Stevenson. Especially, I'm talking about when it came to my end, when fellas came for my neck. You dig what I'm saying? You check it? I can't really say they came from my neck, man, because B Marsh still standing tall and strong, You know what I'm saying? But it just perplexed me, man. Fellas talk the same thing about what Adonis Stevenson hadn't done, and talked about he doesn't deserve a fight with Andre Ward. But all of a sudden, everybody got a change of heart all of a sudden, and they say now they want this undisputed fight. I heard the man 78's TV's video, and the man is talking about he wants the Adonis Stevenson fight versus Ward. And when I say this, Mr. 78, I'm not saying you did not want the fight. I ain't saying you ain't want to fight, because I ain't hear that from you, and you ain't even come in my channel talking some nut ass shit, just like I don't do that to nobody's channel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing you talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But we all know how fellas have criticized the man Adonis Stevenson, you know what I mean? And when fellas even actually talk about the situation with Adonis Stevenson and Kovalev and that fight not happening, it from the tone of people and how everybody be talking about it, those who support Andre Ward and want to disparage the man Adonis Stevenson, you would have made it it would have kind of looked like the man Kovalev was on the right the whole time, like he ain't duck Adonis Stevenson. It's funny how fellas gloss over them kind of that kind of information right there. You know what I mean? So when I'm hearing these videos, I even heard the man DCB video, and DCB talking about he wants to fight. Well, that's the same thing I was saying during Chasing Boxing a couple weeks ago, and I keep repeating and letting y'all know, reiterating, you ain't never hear B Marsh Boxing ever say that Andre Ward is scared of Adonis Stevenson. All right, don't confuse me with Low Place. You heard? Low Place a good dude. His channel is he supports the man Adonis Stevenson, but I'm not going to say I agree with everything he says as far as Adonis Stevenson's situation, you know what I mean? So don't confuse me with them fellas. You ain't hear me say that, you know what I mean? So when fellas got to specify who said what, you got to let it be known. Don't put me in no kind of bracket saying I said this, that, and the third about somebody. Well, I didn't, you know what I mean? You check it. It's just funny to me how fellas got to change of heart all of a sudden. And I know why, man. It's because fellas been talking about all this Deontay Wilder stuff, championing Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Which is all well and fine. You can champion him, you know what I'm saying? But fellas was faking on Adonis Stevenson, saying the same thing. They told me the same exact thing. You check it. Fellas even came and told me about situations about what happened with Butte and Andre Ward in fucking 1968 or 2013. I don't give a fuck about that, B. This is 2017, dogs, and this is a title right here for Undisputed, man. And that's what I just couldn't understand what all the responses was for. Back to me, fellas responding back. What is there to respond about? Do you want to see the fight? Yes or no? Same way them fellas 78 asked Beats. And if I said, if I sense any inclination of resistance, do you want to see the fight? Adonis Stevenson versus Ward. Yes or no? Any inclination of resistance, then that means you're just blowing hot air and you just, man, yanking my chain, and I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see this fight because, like I said, it's the best fight I believe to be made in boxing in a historical, rich division. You know what I'm saying? How sweet would it be if in 2017, before this year ends, we could have two undisputed champions, you know what I mean? Fellas talk about they want to see the best fight the best, but I don't think they really do, you know what I'm saying? Because fellas ain't even talking about the what you call it, Ndongo and Crawford fight hard body, you know what I mean? At least fellas are not even giving Ndongo a chance. You check it. So, it's just funny to me, man, how I guess some fellas' word is golden, but I ain't got no affiliation with nobody. I mean, you check it. I'm just B Marsh Boxing, you know what I'm saying? But my word is not golden because I wanted to see the fight a few weeks ago. Been saying it. Fellas made responses. Fellas came in my comment section talking about this, that, and the third about why Adonis doesn't deserve the fight and why he ducked Kovalev when you know damn well Kovalev ducked him. You know what I'm saying? And it just was ridiculous, man. And that's why I just equated it to favoritism and fanboyism, you know what I mean? And can't nobody come and say I'm a fanboy of nobody. I told y'all Rigo's my favorite fighter. I bet y'all wouldn't even know that because I ain't a fanboy of nobody, first and foremost. I'm a boxing fan, you know what I mean? And I want to see the best fights get made, So, this is just an observation, you know what I mean? Because, obviously we've been hearing today, you read an article on Boxing Scene that Tony Bellew and Ward might be happening. And I heard 78 TV's video and he says he doesn't want to see the fight. Well, that's what's up, 78. I don't want to see the fight neither. That's the reason, hence the reason why I made this video right here. You read the title, Andre Ward versus Bellew. AJ is a smoke screen to deflect on who the fuck he really needs to fight. You know what I'm saying? We all know. Okay, the man Tony Bellew got knocked out on his feet by Adonis Stevenson. Yeah, fellas gonna come back and say, oh, that the man Adonis Stevenson fought Sakio Biko, who was what you call him, Andre Ward leftover. Well, the man Sakio Biko came up in weight to test himself against the lineal champion, and you could call him a leftover or Chad Dawson, Yeah, Andre Ward beat Chad Dawson first, you know what I mean? Where Chad Dawson said he's going to come down to 168. Good win for the man, But no titles was on the line that particular night. Maybe the 168 titles were, you know what I mean? And, Chad Dawson ain't passed the test, you know what I'm saying? And he got beat up by Ward. Good victory by him, you know what I'm saying? But Adonis Stevenson beat the lineal champ, you know what I mean? That's where, he has actually something which is tangible to say he beat the man who beat the man. And he beat the man in B-Hop, a guy that That's who Chad Dawson beat. You know what I mean? Now, I just gotta. It just perplexes me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it is what it is, man. I just keep it 100, man. I keep it tall when I talk this boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel no pressure from nobody, and to say, oh, now because I'm gassing up the man, Deontay Wilder, now I gotta show the man, Adonis Stevenson, some kind of love because I'm really being contradicting myself or being a hypocrite. You know, that's just how I see it, man. B Marsh Boxer, let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. About, you know, the same thing I said a few weeks ago, made a couple videos about it, and fellas came for my neck like I was talking blasphemy. When all I was saying was, I just want to see this fight right here. Look, to you, Adonis Stevenson versus Ward might not be important to you. It might not be exciting to you. Everybody got the kind of fights they'd love to see, you know what I mean? I personally like divisions like the 130 division, you know? I'd like to see Lomachenko unify with other guys. Well, for some other people, that might not be a priority, you know what I'm saying? Well, for me, a priority is seeing this undisputed fight get made, you know what I mean? Really and truly, I'd like it on the real more for Adonis Stevenson, simply off the fact that Adonis Stevenson don't got a stellar resume like Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? So I would like him to get in a big fight for undisputed. Win, lose, or draw, he's in there in a big fight, you know, and fellas can't be saying he ain't fought nobody, you know what I mean? Or his competition or opposition been bums, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'd really like to see for this fight. And, Andre Ward, win, lose, or draw, he's going to the Hall of Fame, you know what I mean? That's why I'd like to see these two fellas come together and make this fight for undisputed, you know what I'm saying? More for the part for Adonis Stevenson, because like I said before in previous videos, if his career ended today, he's not going to the Hall of Fame, you know what I mean? But Andre Ward is, even without this undisputed fight. And that's probably what is in the back of the mind of Andre Ward's mind. I don't got to fight this dude. I'm going to the Hall of Fame already. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what Andre Ward is saying. Well, Adonis Stevenson, him and his team need to make it happen, you know what I mean? And when I said in these videos, you can go back and watch him. I've said how many times this man, Adonis Stevenson, has called out the man, you know what I'm saying? And like I said in previous videos, when Rigondeaux calls Loma on Twitter, it's golden. He's calling out Loma. Loma's a bitch. He's running from the dude. He don't even want to fight a 122-pound dude. When Adonis Stevenson is there with his homeboys in Canada, with his WBC belt on his shoulder, watching Kovalev versus Ward. Ward wins. He says he wants to fight the winner, and that's Ward. He says he calls out Ward. He says, congratulations, Ward. Now I want to fight you next. That's not golden. When he calls out the man on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Fellas is there. Nobody's taking it. When Adonis Stevenson, the night when Ward won the fight versus Kovalev, he said, I want to fight you. Congratulations. Same thing he said vocally with an image where we could see him moving, a real fucking video. But fellas ain't buying it. But Rigo, he calls him out on Twitter. Yeah, man. That motherfucker Loma a bitch, you know what I mean? I even hear the man DCB say, oh, it's a fight game. Fellas gotta call each other out, you know what I mean? The man has done that, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you. He ain't do it after his last fight versus Fonfora, you know what I mean? Because the man, what's his name, was telling him what to say, you know? Sam Watson, you know what I'm saying? He just said, I'm the king. I'm the champ, baby. I'm the champ, baby. You know what I'm saying? But look, the man Andre Ward is in position to fight this guy and become undisputed because believe you me, that Tony Bellew fight don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing on his resume. Might be a nice payday for him in England, you know, but it don't mean nothing as far as, elevating his greatness, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not a Hall of Fame victory, you know what I mean? I think I had one more point to make, man. Yeah, what's that guy, man? Al Heyman and Rock Nation could do business. Moises Flores is an Al Heyman fighter. Rigondeaux's Rock Nation. They fought on June 17th on the Andre Ward rematch versus Kovalev, you know what I mean? So they could make things happen. So Adonis Stevenson has been said it before too. We could make this fight happen. We can do a joint like Mayweather Pacquiao or Lennox Lewis versus Tyson. Do a HBO Showtime, or even Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko. Do a HBO Showtime thing, you know what I mean? It could be made happen, man. So, it just kills me how fellas are on board with this fight now. They want to see it happen. When I talked about this fight a couple weeks ago, fellas, they threw all kinds of, they tried to put words in my mouth. Fellas said I did this, that, and the third. Fellas gave me mad resistance. I just said, you want to see the fight or not? Fellas gave me mad resistance, you know what I'm saying? That inclination to me was y'all didn't want to see the fight. But now, since y'all been championing Wilder so much, want to see the fight with AJ, you think he deserves a fight when others are saying he does not deserve the fight. Same thing fellas told me. This man Adonis Stevenson don't deserve the fight because of what he ain't do before. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm glad I don't be contradicting myself. Can't nobody call my bluff, man. Be Marsh Boxer, leave your thoughts and comments. I'm out. Peace. Thanks for listening.